Welcome back to the Gfinity Arena in London for the final stages of the first day of the Play Like a Legend finals weekend. It's all been kicking off all afternoon. Chris, you were here last time. Dave, we've brought you back, and we'll get to it in a second because the boys are giving you a bit of like abuse, and I think in life I always feel like there's a right to reply, but don't hold it for now. We'll get there because fighting for their life in the other booth currently. We caught up with Mr. Dr. Ihano himself when he arrived in London just to see what his thoughts were about this weekend.
Hello, my name is Erhan Kaiman. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Germany. My father said at the beginning, don't do it, because I started studying law in 2010 and I played my first tournament at the end of 2010. And he said, when you begin with playing in a professional way, maybe your study gets bad. But at the end, I reached good results in the university and also in the esports. So he said to me, you can do what you want. I think this season was not that good for me because I visited a lot of big tournaments like 2 Gfinity Play Like a Legend Championships, but every time I lost in the semi-final or in the quarterfinal, also in the German season. So the big title, I didn't get the big title, and I hope that I will get a big title maybe this weekend or next season. If you play a lot of big tournaments and you get every time that far, then you can say you did a good job. But if you don't get the title, then you are every time saying, am I good enough to win such competitions? I think it's quite, it's very, very difficult to win such a big tournament because you have a lot of really good players from Europe, and you need a good day. And you need also a bit luck in FIFA, and if you have both, and then I think I'm able to win this competition.
Right, well there you go. Nice insight into Dr. Ihano and what his thoughts were of the weekend. Very cool, calm, sort of casual dude, isn't he? I love that hat, by the way.
I'm not too sure about that.
Was that hat looks a bit big for him though? It was like one of those big hats. Sorry, we're having far too much fun. But why wouldn't you on an occasion such as this? Right, let's stop tickling each other, not physically, mentally, and show you the bracket. We'll show you the bracket about what's going on. Right, so Ty's going to be playing Graham as Dr. Ihano fights for his life in the other beef, as we said before. Right, what's your predictions for this game, lads? It's going to be an absolute cracker. The first one was.
Do you know what? I've been getting stick for my predictions. I'm going to let Chris go first.
Oh, great. Look, I think that the situation we got here is what you would call a keyboard warrior situation. I'm going to say anything about you when you're not here. Well, technically you were here to hear that, and now I'm in face-to-face and I'm a little bit scared.
It's all right, lads.
Anyway.
Just
He's dodging the question.
Increase the pace.
Right,
increase the
so
pace.
we've got Ty Walton, obviously, had a good performance there. Let himself down on a couple of occasions. To be fair, he made so few mistakes, but they were capitalised on it. He needs to make sure that he has another great performance in the defense, and he needs to make sure that those opportunities don't happen as much as he had in the last one. Graham, obviously, he's played in this competition quite a few times before. I've tipped him as to be one of my favourites to get all the way through this. I think he's an incredible player. He's got an incredible amount of talent. Just about scraped through against Dr. Ihano, who no doubt is a great player. I'm going to have to say, in this, I favour Ty. He is my dark horse, so there's a reason why I would favour him there. I just think overall his gameplay is a lot more solid. It may have not been so solid in that game, but I'm hoping that was just a little bit of a wobbly start, and maybe coming into this game he's going to be a little bit more warmed up.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Graham, to be honest, just because the way that he plays, I just feel like he's going to rip Ty apart. I know Ty's got his 5 at the back, but Ty presses too much, and he just brings me back to that first game, a huge gorilla against Tom Stokes. So I said, if Tom Stokes starts pressing him, he's just going to get ripped apart. He needs to just back off on the press and just let him come at him, and there won't be any gaps. And I think this is the same sort of situation. Ty's a lot more solid in defence, but his defence still isn't great, which is why he does use that 5 at the back formation. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, for Graham, he will want that first goal, because if you play against someone who's using 5 at the back and you go 1-0 down, it's so hard to come back. I know K Vega did it twice. Was it 3 times actually? He did it in that game against Ty Just, but it's rare that sort of thing happens.
Right, well, whatever happens, I think we could be in store for, well, a decent game anyway. Ty, I think, like you said, he's your dark horse. Dave's back in Graham. Having a look at the guys in the booths, have a little look over the shoulder. You can see them in the booths kind of getting ready. They're not too far away from being sort of set to kick off. Is this going to be an absolute goal fest or not?
I don't think so. I think there'll be a good couple of goals in it, but I don't think it's going to be a goal fest. I think it's going to be quite a standard little play of events. I don't know what you think about it, Dave.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that. I think it's going to be a tight game, but as I said, whoever gets the first goal,
they're in the major driving seat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Especially if it's
you can see Graham start to run away with it and start compiling goals together.
If Ty gets the first goal, I think it's going to be really hard for Graham. But if Graham gets the first goal, it's not the end of the world for Ty, because Graham's not the type of person to see a game out. He'll just keep going and going and going, and he will start leaving gaps at the back.
Okay.
We also have all the competitions and stuff that are still going on. So if you do want to win a signed Leo Messi shirt, please do go to gfinity.net/competition. And also there's the Green Man Gaming giveaway. That code will pop up at some stage in the next sort of few minutes or not. But just keep your eyes peeled for that, where you can get 25% off of FIFA 16, provided you use the Green Man Gaming code before midnight tomorrow night. And also, thanks very much. It's on your screen now. And also, Spencer, who was here, I know you missed Spencer terribly when he goes. Just in case you wonder where he's gone to have his he's gone to have his teeth whitened. He's gone to have his teeth whitened.
He's literally over
and practice yoga. He's
you can't come on the set.
He's promised you a Spencer FC shirt. If one lucky winner will get a Spencer FC shirt if you tweet Spencer I heart yoga. I heart yoga. Tweet that to Spencer, and you could win yourself a Spencer FC T-shirt.
What a lovely thing for Spencer to do.
He's lovely. He's a really nice guy. He loves his fans. really is a good guy. He's a good guy. But he's getting his teeth whitened as we speak. So if you are in the arena, you do speak to him, steer clear, because he's very, very moody if he gets interrupted when it's going on. So, yeah, we're almost there, I think, hopefully. The game should hopefully be ready. Boys, it's over to you. Talk us through the action. Chris, Dave, whose name is real, take it away.
Thank you very much, Martin. Ty Walton, Graham FBS, it's going to be a tight game. And as I said, I think if Graham starts to get a couple of goals, it's really going to start to get out of hand. Whereas with Ty, I think if he manages to get a goal or two, it's not going to be the end of the world, as you said as well. But I think it's going to be a tough time for Graham to break him down.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing is, Ty's defending it isn't great, but it's not the worst. So the fact that he's gone 5 at the back just makes him that little bit harder to break down. If anyone can do it, it's Graham. Like the way he plays, he's just like a huge gorilla. He will, no matter who he plays and what formation they are playing, he will always create chances. But he
struggled against Dr. Ahano.
Didn't he miss? He had 3 penalties in the game. He told me he had 3 penalties in the game and he missed 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. That's heartbreaking for him.
Yeah. So, he ended up winning. So, yeah. But as I was saying, yeah, he will always create chances. It's just whether he can take them when they come along.
Who are you going to... How do you think this one's going to play out? Do you think it's going to be quite a messy affair? Do you think it's going to be quite structured in the play between the two teams?
I think it's basically going to be Graham playing on the counter-attack. Ty will just keep the ball whenever he needs to, just play it slow. And as soon as Graham gets the ball, he'll just attack with, outright aggression. So
we've seen that Ty's been using Messi and Ronaldo together quite a lot. Are you a fan of this? I mean, it's not exactly something that we see from a lot of players, whether it's they don't have enough coins to fund that kind of a team, or whether it doesn't work. What are your opinions on it?
Well, a lot of things usually catch on if they work. Like, for example, the Ibra at centre attacking mid that we see a lot of the French players use. Patrick Van Aanholt at left back that we saw a huge gorilla use in the first in one of the first events. But Messi, I don't think a lot of people choose to have Messi in the team just because there's people who are more beneficial on Ultimate Team, like people like Balassi. I think a lot of people would actually have that team in the season Balassi over Messi just because he's got the 5-star score, he's got a lot of pace, and he's
physically a lot better as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Messi's one of those players where, although he's amazing in real life, he's obviously very good on the game, but as Spencer was talking about before, he doesn't really translate that onto the virtual pitch as much as what people would hope.
I mean, with the way it works out, obviously, the standard Messi card is a centre forward, unless I think it's his team of the season. It might be a man of the match version of him that plays like a right winger. But overall, he is centred into the play. So it's kind of a case of how do you balance that out. If you want to go over Ronaldo, obviously you play him left wing. He has to come on as a left wing, and you'd stick him on the left wing, and you've got Messi up front. It's just a case of you could only change so much in the game. There's only so many substitutions you can change. So would you rather go with a team that has something like a Balassi in, a team that you can actually get more bargain for your buck in a sense? You can get a little bit more out of it. Like Ronaldo kind of fulfills the role that Messi would do, but does it far better. So why would you need two of them? You kind of want, you could probably get someone who does the job that you want him to do a lot better for the characteristics someone else has. And obviously there's only 3 substitutions you can make, so why waste one on someone like Messi if it's not working for you? It seems like in some ways people see it almost as a waste of a substitution.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And we saw a lot of people start using Robin like in the like season 1 and season 2, but he's kind of been phased out a little bit since then, just because I think people have realised, you know, he isn't actually that good. And I think it's been the same for Messi. Like a lot of people have had him, but he's not. They've realised he's not that effective in the game, whereas you can get players like Balassi who give you more. Just when you get the ball with Messi, you know, you can only really do one thing. You can like dribble,
run at people,
yeah,
really.
you can dribble or run. Or, you know, if anything falls to him, fair enough, he does score. But if you get the ball with Balassi, you know, he's got 5-star scoring moves. You can cross it to him. He'll beat every man. He's got, you know, he's really strong. And just little things like that. So, yeah, people like Balassi, like, don't get me wrong, they have to be good players to be able to replace Messi in a team. But the team of the season, Balassi, definitely seems to be one that people are favourites in.
We're just having a small problem with the game at the moment. We have actually got ourselves the Dr. Ahano and the, sorry, I'm a mind blank. We've actually got the other game on, but we are just going to throw it to the quick highlight video again, just to show you exactly what has happened so far.
2-1 down on aggregate. This is probably the longest we've seen Spencer down for.
Oh, here we go.
About to score. Oh my God! As I say it, he scores. I mean, I was just pointing out the fact that this is the longest he's been behind for, because he does always come back. That's the interesting. But see now. Well, this game's opened up though, big time. The addition of Robin and Ronaldo have changed things up. It is 3-all. Robin's not giving it up. Ronaldo!
Lucky.
3 goals in the space of about 3 minutes, guys. I mean, Robin was lucky, not lucky, but he. 10 minutes in, the first goal is going to be really interesting. Who can make that first breakthrough? Will it be Brian? Will it be Ty? Leroy Ferrer strike!
Wow.
What a goal to score in the final! In the final!
Leroy Ferrer, who's he pulling that out?
Just as I'm talking about how the first breakthrough will be really.
And he's, you know, he's about 30, 40 yards out. You're not thinking, oh God, he might score here. You've just
Look at that.
Right, where's he going to pass this then?
First touch, out his feet. It's been a while since we saw that goal now. It feels like a long time ago. The opening goal this final. Great ball to Chikawa. Can he get shot away?
He's onside as well.
Scored. He's onside. A silver goal has been scored. Now, that's not the winning goal just yet, but it will be the winning goal if Ty does not get one back before half-time. Ty looking around, searching for answers there. Looking perhaps to a coach for some words of wisdom, or to his teammate Tass, who I think is in there with him. Poacher only needs 1 goal to even things up, potentially take it to a silver goal. Oh no, but it could be a third. It is a third. Straight. That's not the first time we've seen Poacher concede straight after scoring.
Yeah, it's frustrating as well, because he just got back into the game, and I don't know. I don't know whether he's just like trying to risk.
You don't want to concede straight after scoring. You undo the good work done. Poacher's back to square one. Still needs 2 goals. Di Maria on the ball. He's tried the finesse. Oh, what a goal! That's more like it. There's only 1 goal in this. Vanaldo, Balassi, great turn. Can it go? Yes, yes. Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck, second in form, scores again. I'm pretty sure he's still going to get subbed off at half-time though.
Yeah, definitely.
So as you see, that's what we've had from the previous 3 seasons, and obviously all 3 of those champions have made it through to the knockout stages. But we are going to jump into the other game while we still wait for Ty Walton and Grayham FBS to get sorted out. Unfortunately, there won't be any audio on the actual thing right now as we get ourselves set up for the first game. At the moment, it is going to be Dr. Ahano in pushing from, I believe he's attacking from right to left.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's in the pink kit,
yeah, so
and
he's
winning
1-0. And he's winning 1-0. Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of justice for Dr. Ahana. I mean, well, you didn't tip him as your favourite, apparently.
No.
Should we clear this story
Yeah, right. So Spencer actually tipped him to be the winner of the tournament in the last one. And if you don't believe me, let's go and have a look at the Season 3 preview show. He claims that I told him to pick him, but I don't remember doing that.
Well, Spencer seems to think he can just run away with the world. He's got so many subscribers, he just thinks people will believe anything he tells them. So
Yeah,
he'll probably,
I need proof, yeah.
He'll probably start telling them that the clouds are made of marshmallows or something, and people will just believe him because, you know, he's Spencer Owen.
Well, I've started getting tweets asking what my actual last name is because he said it's not even, by the way. So, I mean, could it be Smith? Do I look like a David Smith?
Don't know.
Or a Trout?
Actually, it could be. No one could be a Trout. No one wants to be a Trout, let's be honest. No one likes the last name Trout. I like it, but I have to like it, otherwise, well, I can't really do much about it. Could get my name legally changed, but I'd lose all identity there.
Have you got a very big identity as it is, or is that just something
I'm
you're
quite washed
afraid
up
of?
on YouTube, to be honest with you. We're actually getting into the game now, but as we switch right there, unfortunate timing for us because there is a penalty. And it is going to go to Dr. Ahano. He's made it 2-0 now, and he's looking like he's in the driver's seat. It's so unfortunate for K Vega, as he was having such a great show against Ty Walton. And unfortunately, Dr. Ahano is definitely prescribing a can of get out of my competition. Back into this game. Ty Walton versus Grayham FBS. It is underway. It's going to be an incredible game. I'm expecting an absolute slobber knocker of a match. Right, so Ty Walton pushing from right to left in the yellow kit. Obviously, Grayham in the blue kit going from left to right. That's a poor clearance from Grayham.
Oh, no.
Ty Walton has picked it up. He crosses inside.
Oh.
What a finish. You cannot be giving Ty Walton that kind of room. Obviously, hasn't had the most imaginative goals, but recently in these last 2 goals that he scored for himself in the competition, there have been some very well executed goals, and that was handed to him on a plate. Had the work to do, made it happen, and smashes it into the top left.
Yeah, it was a really good body feint, and I think like a lot of pros don't actually get the credit for the skills they use enough because Ty there. You see a lot of pros just using like the body feints, like when they got like 10 yards of space, just and what they're doing there is I'm just kind of like keeping warm if you like they're just practicing it so when they actually need to use it in a vital situation, just like then they get it spot on, and Ty used it in the perfect situation, and it's resulted in a goal for him.
I still don't think they're good as some of the compilations we've been seeing in the breaks.
No, some of those,
yeah. were amazing goals. I mean, I don't know, maybe they should be here instead of these guys.
I'm not too sure.
If you don't do like 5 skill moves before you score a goal, it's not a very good goal, to be honest. You're just playing really sweaty.
Well, to be fair, some of the goals in those compilations, they look like they've been like played against like a 3-year-old or their mate purposely letting them.
I think that's insulting 3-year-olds, to be honest. Grayham on the attack now. He has got possession of the ball. Needs to calm things down a little bit as he moves up this left-hand side. Quadrado in possession of the ball.
Good play.
Plays it into Di Maria.
Oh,
plays it in the back post.
Oh,
no!
he's offside.
Offside.
I didn't think that was off.
He's got to be gutted with that one right now. I know how emotional Grayham can get in that boost sometimes. Let's see how that pans out and whether Ty can withstand that kind of banter going back and forth. Is it? We touched on this earlier. Is there much to the whole, I don't know, celebrating the loudness of your opponent? Does it put you off?
Yeah, well, it can put you off and it can just annoy you because like, if you see someone celebrate really loud and you don't do it yourself, you're thinking, what are you doing that for? I don't do that, so why are you doing that? And I know Ty, he's one of those people who he really doesn't like it if people start being, if someone starts being loud right next to him, he really doesn't like it at all.
Oh, what a nice effort from Ronaldo. No, Gareth Bale there. Unfortunately, it does go wide. And yeah, I've had it happen to me before, and when you're losing, it's not a very nice side. But when you're actually winning, it can come over you, and you just suddenly start, you know, shouting and getting really animated about what's going on because you're so excited that you're winning the game. And sometimes it really does get you kind of pumped and hyped, and it does help you reach another gear in some sense. But on the flip side, if it happens to you, it can really get in your head and put you down. But here we go with Ty playing that ball over to Gareth Bale. He does pick up the scraps. Can he find the pass at the back post? It does wave through. Ronaldo with the volley. He's got the rebound. Let's see what he does with it. He's trying a few skills, trying to make an opportunity if he can. He's gone down the wing, still cutting back. It has fallen to Perez. Perez with the ball, goes for a ball roll. Things have calmed down a little bit, but there's still a danger zone right now. Gareth Bale on the ball, body feints inside, roulette, fake shot outside, goes for the cross. Messi's going to get muscled out of that one, and it looks like Graham has just stopped that attack.
Yeah, he needed that cross to go back past, and I think that's what he intended. Ronaldo had peeled off onto the full-back, and if he went there, that would have been 2-0. I'm not sure how Ty actually hit the post. The ball's just bouncing about everywhere. There's defenders missing easy headers, and that could easily have been 2-0.
It's like watching a classic game of Pong right there, just back and forth action. Let's see what Ty has to do right now. He wants to make sure this game is well under control. He has getting a couple of opportunities right now. A little bit more aggressive from Ty, which we're not used to seeing. He's usually quite calm in his approaching play. Yeah. He's trying out quite a lot of skill moves right now, which I think was definitely a factor in getting him that first goal. So he's thinking that if it can work once, surely it can work again. He's trying them out. Yeah,
Ty's another one of those players. He uses skill moves quite a lot. He always has. He's kind of known for it a little bit. But the good thing is with Ty, he's not just like he uses them in the right situations. Daniel Sturridge, it's just straight anywhere but there.
Daniel Sturridge on his favoured left foot as well. You would expect him to bang that in. Hold on a second. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just can't quite get the turn of pace off to be able to put himself one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but he's trying everything he can with some skills to find his way in the box. Graham is going to get that one, and he's going to start to go on a counter-attack now. It's good for Ty. His defence is very much in possession now. The way this is panning out, usually we're quite apparent to seeing Ty come up against some tough defences, and it's actually, hold on a second, let's hold that fort as he is back on the attack. Graham.
Bad touch.
Making a meal of that one. This isn't quite going how we expected, but as I was saying, Ty, he's usually coming up against some rock-solid defences. He's not really given much opportunity, which means he's having to rely on his wing-backs to push forward for him and hopefully get some attacking moves going, whether it's crossing it in or cutting it back, passing it across into the penalty spot. And he's not had to do that so far. He's only had to use his front men, which is great for him because it means he leaves all 5 of his defenders at the back.
Well, yeah, well, the thing is when you play someone like Graham,
he is so aggressive, it leaves gaps.
Graham's defence isn't that great. His logic is, I'm going to score more than you, and that's it.
Just like Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, they're in the same team. They're pretty much carbon copies of each other. Maybe Spencer's obviously a little bit better. Although I think Graham has beaten him on head-to-head before, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have something to say about that in this tournament, but we'll see.
Spencer's won a head-to-head and an ultimate team tournament this year with Gfinity, all of which he was qualified through on our online platform, which you can get yourself involved with for free. It is completely free to sign up and play. Go to gfinity.net. There's £4,000 worth of prizes given across FIFA 15. That will continue on into FIFA 16, so make sure you get yourself involved now, ready for when the game launches at the end of September. But 1-0 to Ty right now. Still rocking that 5-3-2 formation. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see Graham make a couple of substitutions, actually. Hold on. Ronaldo has come on, off for Remy. Royce also going to be brought on for Di Maria. Don't know if he's made a 3rd substitution. No, he hasn't. Sorry, what were you going to say before I rudely cut you off?
I've completely forgot.
I apologise.
He's got a name on mind. He'll come back.
He will come back. I hate brain farts like that. It's probably the worst, especially when it's really, really important.
Yeah, he was pretty relevant. Well, it can't have been that relevant, or I wouldn't have forgot.
Now, Graham on the attack right now. Again, just can't really seem to find his way. It looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated with Ty at this point. He needs to calm it down. Obviously, he's still got 3 halves of football to play.
Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say the stats at half-time didn't surprise me. So, see, what would the audience have done without that information?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just hoping I'll say enough things that eventually something will trigger that memory in your brain that brings out that lovely stat. Now,
Back
Graham again pushing forward. Let's see what's going on in the Twitch chat.
See.
Just talking about the Gfinity online platform. Make sure you get yourself on that platform. This is Ultimate Team, Danny Gamer 1277. Someone's saying it's obviously Ultimate Team because Messi and Ronaldo are playing on the same team. You never know.
Well, it's not too obvious. I mean, Ronaldo does play for Rangers.
Rooney so sick from Dean Coombs. I think he's a very good addition. I'm a fan of playing Rooney in the midfield. I mean, he does it he did it occasion last season, and I find him very good in that central attacking midfield role. He can hold the ball up very well. He's got great passing. He's incredibly good when the ball falls to him outside the box. You can score some screamers, and over the 4 seasons we've seen him score a number of screamers, including some free kicks. So I think overall he is an incredibly good exception to have in the midfield. I know a lot of people have been playing him at CDM, but
I don't think any of these, these pair have got him at centre there. Oh, it's going to be a good ball. Oh, is it the bar? Yeah, I was about to say, if that's a Dean Coombs, I think he's just going to be like winding someone up in that chat. So yeah, neither of these have got Rooney on. But wow, what a save that was. So he's not going to get many chances like that. I know he will create chances, but he won't get many, and he needs to take them when they come along. And to be honest, when that fell to Ronaldo, I thought I was just going to be straight in the back of the net.
Let's get into that frustrating part of the game where Graham is just struggling to take him down. He has had a taste of what it's like to be able to break Ty down. The question is he going to keep thinking he's able to do it and wait for the breakthrough, or is he going to try and mix things up a bit and maybe rely on a little bit more of a lucky tactic and hope fortune's on his side? Maybe a long-distance shot, maybe a cross into the box for a header as he goes on the attack. He's actually running down the wing. What's he going to do with this?
He needs Ronaldo to make a late run into the box for some reason. It's not a foul? Oh, it's a corner. Yeah. You just never know when you get those crosses go flying in towards Ronaldo. I mean, sometimes he'll stand there and do nothing, and other times he'll act like he's in the Olympic high jump and just 10 foot in the air.
Just pole vault over someone without the pole vault. He's a bit too much power on that one. It was looking like a very dangerous opportunity there. Surprised Messi didn't win that foot race in the end, unfortunately, as he has got the ball for a throw-in, and he's going to take this. Not a lot of options for him. Does manage to find out Ronaldo, obviously someone they want in the box right now. Gareth Bale in there, who's no stranger to winning battles in the air. Once again, it falls to Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to find someone in the box. Again, Graham takes that one out. So he's won a corner from this situation, a little bit more of a better opportunity. Both Messi and Ronaldo coming over to this corner.
It's kind of a trademark of Ty, is that run into the box. Most players would just cross it in or pass it back, but he's so confident with his plays, he'll just run into the box and try and draw a foul and get an easy penalty for himself.
Looks like you can take the Ty Walton out of the FIFA 14, but you can't take the FIFA 14 out of Ty Walton. He loves playing it down the wing. The ball does get crossed in. Unfortunately, no one with the aerial threat able to convert that one. We're still looking at a 1-0 lead to Ty Walton right now. Graham is probably getting a little bit agitated. He hasn't managed to find the breakthrough. He needs to remain calm. It's only 1-0. The goal can come very, very quickly like that. He did hit the bar, so he knows that the opportunities are there if he wants them. He's just got to be patient and wait for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the issue when you go 1 day into 5 at the back. Ty can just completely control the game now, and he's just keeping the possession from Graham, and obviously without the possession you can't create any chances, and he's just going to keep struggling. I can't really think of too many things that Graham can do, because he's one of those players. He's so set in his style, and his style only works with certain formations, 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-3-1-2, which he's already playing. So there's not really a lot I can think of that Graham can do other than just keep going, and hopefully when he does get a chance it'll go in.
Absolutely. So let's see.
That's a bad mistake by Ty there.
You don't want to be losing the ball in that kind of area. It gives him free rein. We're actually going to see a couple of changes.
Graham must be changing something up. I'm not sure what he could be doing now. My mind's actually going blank as to what his plan B could be against Ty.
Well, he has got one substitution left. It is going to be Neymar coming on, so he thinks he needs a little bit more of an attacking presence, which is fair enough. He's taken Eden Hazard off to make way for Neymar. Maybe hoping to try a couple of skill moves, see if the 5-star skills will help him out. Neymar obviously very proficient at moving down the wing as well as in front of goal. as Ronaldo runs down the left-hand wing for Ty Walton. Let's see what he does. Tries a couple of skill moves. Looking for some support from his team, or will he go it alone? He does lay it off to Perez in the end, though. Perez plays it back to Khedira. Khedira plays to Bale. Bale looking to get in behind the defender. Not going to happen on Graham's watch as he does muscle him out.
It's so nice on the ice, some of the skills that Ty's doing, but if it's happening against him, you're 1-0 down, so aggravating.
So Ty just looking to waste time. He's got nothing to really play for right now. He just wants to see this out to the second leg. There's no point giving away the ball. He's just going to play it very calmly. A ball over the top to Bale. Bale, let's see if he can hold this one out. The ball is going to be shepherded out for a throw-in. It's looking quite stale all of a sudden. We had a little bit of action a little while ago. As I said, that the ball has somehow found its way. It's going to bounce and bobble. Eventually falls into the hands of Courtois. Graham is going to throw that one out. Bit of a risky move, but he does get away with it in the end. Tries a quick 1-2, a sloppy one at that, as you said. It is going to be pinged over the top. Here comes Ronaldo. It is a Superman header right there that stops that from going through.
This has been such a solid performance by Ty. I mean, Graham's only really had that one chance, that header, which, to be fair, to be fair, he probably should have gone in. But other than that, Ty's defence has been absolutely solid.
Yeah, he hasn't really been pressured like he was against K Vega. I think K Vega really did make Ty have to sweat for some of the goals that he put forward, which meant that he could really exploit his defence. And this time, he hasn't had too much to worry about. In terms of getting the goals he needs and attacking, looks like for him it's been a little bit more of an easier time than against K Vega. And I mean, as both the what are you thinking in this situation? So you got Ty, he's 1-0 up. He's in a commanding position. He's not really sweating to keep Graham at bay. You wouldn't have said that. But at the same time, he's got to make sure that he keeps this game in his favour. So as Ty, how are you approaching this second leg?
Ty, he's just going to be looking to do the exact same. It's what Graham's going to do that interests me. Because again,
so what's Graham going to do?
I honestly, I don't know. Like, he doesn't strike me as the type of person who's going to have a plan B in his mind. As I said, he's one of those people who just always looks to outscore his opponent. But
do you think he needs to hit it a bit harder on the attacking?
It's hard to say.
Or is that going to open him up to holes?
He can't. He just can't force the ball forward, because if he does, Ty's got 5 at the back, and it's just too easy for him.
Well, we'll have to see how that one ends. But a score update in the other game, I believe it is still 2-0 to Dr. Ahano in that first leg. So, oh no, sorry, it will be the second leg, won't
so
it?
It's 4-0 overall.
So it's 4-0 Dr. Ahano right now. So he's booking himself into the losers game that will come out of this one. And at this rate, it's looking like it will be Graham who he'll have to face off. But we have to wait and see. It is 1-0 to dig Ty Walton still. We're going to be loading up into this game very, very shortly. As you can see, he's actually playing Sturridge as central defensive midfield.
Yeah, I think that's just chemistry reasons, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to hopefully change that up and change the substitutions as well. We'll have to see how that one works out. So, Graham, a bit more attacking, keep things the same. Do you stick or twist? It's such a kind of like a thing of FIFA. Do you stick or twist? I mean, it could go all well for you. It could go absolutely shambolic.
Well, it's something he needs to decide. Like, if he feels like he's left quite a lot in that game, then obviously he needs to stick. But in my opinion, he needs to change something. But again, I can't think what he can do. You know what I mean? Usually, if you're playing against a 5 at the back, you need 2 strikers to help you combat that, and he's already playing 2 strikers. But I mean, maybe he needs to press a lot higher, not let Ty control the game as much as what he is, because at the minute Ty's just controlling it so easily. And
I mean, in the first half, Ty had quite a few opportunities to himself, and since then it was a little bit quieter. I mean, he had a lot of possession of the ball. He had a lot of chances, well, a lot of time in his third, to say the least, and it seems like he's not exactly in a bad position. I mean, 1-0 down, you can get a goal just like that, and we've seen that Ty occasionally will have these moments where his defence just doesn't quite go as solidly as he expected. As he goes on the attack here, the ball has landed to him, and it is going to go out for a corner. But yeah, like, Graham's not in a bad position. I think if I was in his situation, I'd maybe see it out to the half and see how that's going, or at least until if Ty managed to score against me and see how it goes. Because if you do start to go all out, you could be opening yourself up to a real bad situation. And against a veteran like Ty, who is extremely proficient at FIFA, he will make you pay for it.
It is too early to start going all out, you're right, but he needs to do something to start creating chances because he's just not creating enough. And Ty's just controlling the game too easily.
Ty is one of those masters who will get a 1-0 lead, and as small as it might be, he is able to see it out. It is a cushioned lead for him.
Yeah.
Like, and the way he's defending right now, it is solid as anything. Apart from really one opportunity, it has been solid throughout the entire 2 legs so far. But here comes the cross to Ronaldo. It is headed out. And now it's Graham's chance to actually hit him on the counter. Now, there's only 4 at the back there. That is a rash challenge.
That's got to be a red. Come on, ref.
That was a very silly challenge. I think Ty was in a situation there where he literally had to afford the yellow card because he ran out the wing with his right back and left 4 at the back. Maybe he wasn't too confident, didn't really want to risk it. He knows he's got time to kill. He's still got the cushion, doesn't want to give him anything. Yeah,
see, Graham, he's just forcing it way too much there. He's just lost the ball unnecessarily, and when he had no pressure on him, to be honest. And here's Ty going again with looking for that penalty.
Ronaldo. Oh, he's fallen over the player in the box, looking to receive the ball from Ronaldo after some lovely skills. Has in fact fallen over and been taken down by a defender. I don't really know how that hasn't been called up for anything, if he was fouled or whether he just plain fell over one of the other players. But I've seen penalties being given away for that before. But here comes Ty. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Gareth Bale moving forward. And here comes the defenders. Oh, no, he's just completely lost his legs. I think he was expecting either the keeper or the defender to come and chase him down. Didn't realise how much time and space he had.
I thought he was completely away there.
Yeah, it looked like he was completely away.
Gareth Bale as well, even with Patrick Van Aanholt chasing, I thought there's absolutely no chance he's going to catch him here. He's just going to go through, take it around the keeper, and it's an easy goal. But
apparently Ty not very comfortable with that, doubting himself a little bit. Maybe there's a little...
Well, to be fair, Patrick Van Aanholt just put rockets on his boots from absolutely nowhere and just caught up where I really didn't think he would.
Literally gets in his van and just absolutely drives way over the speed limit to get there, and it certainly put Ty off and maybe the nerves unsettling. But here comes the header again. Gonna get saved. Sturridge not able to put that away.
Both of them are looking down the wings a bit too much for my liking. But then again, Graham's got no real choice, to be honest, because Ty's using 5 at the back, and obviously he can't go down the middle. Whereas Ty, I think that's just the way he plays. He likes to go down the wing. He likes to get the crosses in.
But it looks. It looks like such a stalemate.
Yeah,
it's really. It's hard. Like, maybe they are resulting to this wing play because they have no idea what to do. They don't really know. And here's the header. Graham is back into it. Quigsy there with the support, just keeping his head intact. And Ty obviously doesn't look too emotional about that, but I'm sure deep down inside he's going to be saying, oh, that's a real kicker. It hasn't been the best of opportunities. But as you said, sometimes a bit of fortune goes your way. And I was just about to say that when you're in an opportunity that you've been struggling to find a way to break him down, that sometimes you can rely on situations where it might not be the prettiest of tactics, but at the end of the day, it gets the job done.
Yeah, I mean, that's really been his first chance of the game, other than the keeper saving the original header to pull it out for a corner. But he's definitely started his second game a lot better off. I don't know whether that's just Ty second guessing him.
He's lost the ball here, Graham, on it. What is he going to do? Sturridge with the skills. No. Over the bar.
He just needs to take one more touch and just work himself a better angle. He had all the space in the world.
He did have the space as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a lack of concentration. He did well to create the space originally, but then he must have forgot what player he had because he was Daniel Sturridge on his right foot. And if you're going to score with a player's weaker foot, you need to create the best angle possible.
You need to give him the best possible.
And he had there was an extra second there where he could have just turned a little bit more towards goal, and I think it would have been a 100% goal if he'd have done that.
I think maybe some nerves getting to him, but here comes Ty on the counter-attack now with Ronaldo, trying some skills. Graham's put up a great defensive performance since conceding the first goal to keep himself in this game. 1-1 over the 2 legs. We're going to have to see, and it looks like the game over on the other side of the stage is over, and we're going to see Dr. Ahano go through into the losers stage, and it looks like, unfortunately, K. Vega is going to be knocked out. It's unfortunate he put up such a great battle against Ty Walton. It's going to be a shame to see him go. And the final score in that one, 5-0 in aggregate.
What a save! I don't know if he saw that ball then. Even I didn't see that.
Graham, I didn't see it unfolding until the ball was released, but Lordy, Graham is coming out all firing right now. He's really hotting up. It looks like he's found his form all of a sudden.
That should have been a goal. That was a brilliant save. What player that was? Remy?
Might have been. I know he's been working the Remy in recent games. He usually subs him off at half-time, so it's just unfortunately didn't go in. Here comes Ty playing that over to Messi, but it's going to be taken out of play, unfortunately. So Ty needing to settle down a little bit right now. He has had 3 opportunities go against him, and one of them actually going in. So, and then the other 2 not too far off. He's got to be careful. Here comes some skills out from Ronaldo, unfortunately. Oh, he has managed to muscle his way through this ball, and that is picked up.
A little bit of a pass back there.
It's okay, we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Now, Ty on the defense right now. The ball is going to be switched
ball.
out to
He's got
Quadrado.
that one to cross it into, because Di Maria's not going to be winning any headers. But then again, Quadrado won a header from the corner, so...
Ball is crossed in, no one home to receive that one. Here comes Ronaldo back on the attack. See how Ty goes. Ty playing a little bit too counter-attacking there. He's really not giving them the best opportunities. Remy lays it off to Sturridge. Sturridge with the left foot. No!
That wasn't even blocked. How has he missed by so much?
Daniel Sturridge, of all people, with his rating and on his stronger foot, sorry. You really expect him to put that one away. I'm surprised that one went as far away as it did. And yeah, Ty needs to settle down a bit.
Yeah.
Trying some counter-attacking play. And we know it's not his forte.
Yeah, he's not playing how we used to see him play. He's obviously second-guessing himself. He's second-guessing himself a little bit. I think what must be going through his mind is, do I keep playing how I did? Do I try and see it out? And while he's been trying to decide, his play's obviously gone downhill a little bit, and Graham's capitalised on it.
Absolutely. I mean, look at him in the booth right now. He's looking a bit worried. It's hard to tell because he's had the same face throughout the entire day. The only time I saw him smile was when I saw him in the hallway just before he was about to play his first game. But as soon as he enters that booth, it's just like straight-faced.
He doesn't smile, but then again, do any Aston Villa fans, because they don't really get much joy, do they? So.
There's not a lot to cheer about if you're an Aston Villa fan as of late. On the other side of that booth, we have got Graham, the Scotsman, looking to avenge his fallen teammate, Gwigsy. He'll obviously know that his teammate, Spencer, is in the knockout stage as well, as Ty comes out of the blocks racing. He has got the ball, goes for the cross. Someone at the back post, not going to receive it. Has fallen to Perez, though. Perez looking to find someone with the ball. He's going to go for the cross. Here comes the header. Messi's picked it up. No! Messi has gone wide as well. Things are not falling for Ty Walton right now, and Graham knows he has definitely gotten off with a lucky opportunity there.
It's breathed a sigh of relief. The game's opened up so much more in his second game. In the first one, there was possibly only 2 chances in the whole match, and there's been about 5 or 6 in this one already. Corner, is it? Well, he's already scored off 1.
Could well make it 2. Let's see how it works. Dani Alves.
He's got Ronaldo now as well.
Yeah. Me and Spence doubted Dani Alves, but he's proven to be a decent keeper in this game. Has kept Ty in it. 1-1 right now. Here comes the strike. No, Graham denied again, and Ty Walton looking to break on it. Needs to slow it down. In fact, he has done. He's actually slowing this play down, waiting for his team to break out and give him a little bit of space. A couple more options to work with as he switches the play over to Alba, who finds Bell up the wing. He's going to lay that one off. Now, is this a dangerous position, pushing Alba too far up the pitch? He's sent it him anyway. He's pinged the ball forward. Alba not going to win that one, but he has picked up the loose ends.
To be fair, Ty, he always uses the full-backs to get forward, but when he's using 5 at the back, so in effect, when he attacks, he's only actually got 4 at the back. I mean, if you look at the radar right now, he's only got 4 back, because he always brings at least one of his full-backs forward, depending on, obviously, which wing he's attacking on. So the way he plays is really smart. Something when he defends, everyone's back. He's got that line of 5, but when he attacks as if he's, he's only got 4 at the back and perhaps playing like a 4-2-3-1 sort of thing.
So just some changes going to be made. Let's see what, in fact, those changes are. It looks like just Ty just checking as to what is going on with his players. In fact, he didn't make a change there.
No, well, he was just switching up like kick takers. He put Messi on a short free kick. I'm not sure else why. I didn't really see what else he was doing.
He got too lazy doing it himself manually.
Well, it's not always a case.
That's the worst. I remember, what was it, in the old FIFAs, depending on who you put in the team first, determined your kick takers and your captain.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, your keeper would be up for a corner or something, and you take the corner just wanting to get it over with quickly, and not really realising you have no one in goal, and then someone goes and scores a goal.
Yeah. It's a case of he just wants to if he does get a free kick in a like
He wants to
scoreable
take it
situation,
quick,
yeah,
yeah.
he doesn't want to give Graham any time to put a player on the line.
That's a fair enough opportunity as Bale is moving down this left-hand wing. There's no one in the centre. There is, in fact, a lone Messi coming from the back post. Graham again. His defence is far, far more solid in this game than it was in the first leg. And there is just over 20 minutes left of regular time. We might be going to a silver goal, another silver goal. Ty really loves to make his games as drama-filled and action-packed as possible. Loves the airtime.
Yeah. Wants to be a star. So just apply for Big Brother.
Could apply for Stars and Ice,
Well,
Dancing on Ice.
I don't think
Imagine that. Imagine a gamer on Dancing on Ice. That would be an interesting one.
I don't think he'd be a good housemate in Big Brother, to be honest. I mean,
He's got the legs for it.
he's
Well, for Dancing on Ice, that is. Maybe not so much Big Brother. I don't think...
yeah, he's not got the personality for Big Brother. I mean, straight-faced all the time.
That would be the best, though. Slapstick, monotonous comedy is the best.
Right,
Sometimes it can really go down a tree.
Right.
You don't want too many characters.
Ty, you are in charge of this week's challenge. If you fail, everyone, like, no one gets food. You failed it. Ty, you have failed. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
So a couple of changes actually going to be made here. I believe Graham is changing things up a little bit. Just like a look of grimace or wincing on his face right there. Maybe he's
Oh,
not too sure, but
Yeah.
Ty has found a way through. Ronaldo on the ball. He's cut inside. Is that a penalty? It's a penalty! Oh, drama llama right now. Ty Walton has got a penalty in the final moments. Well, the final quarter of this game, at least. It's 1-1 right now. This is crucial. I haven't seen the best of penalty displays today in the tournament, and you said there's been quite a few penalties missed on Graham's part. Can he save a penalty right now, or can Ty put this one to rest? Ronaldo versus Courtois. I'm going to go top left. Where are you going? Quick, quick,
right.
quick. Top
No, it's
right?
in
Top
middle.
right? In the middle. Oh, that was sort of top left.
Yeah.
Sort of top left. But there you go. Ty Walton, 2-1 up on aggregate. Graham must be kicking himself right now.
Yeah, especially in this game, he's done so well. Ty hasn't really had many
soft
chances.
penalty as
yeah,
well.
I know.
Surprised the
It's just
referee
like
gave
one of those hopeful scoop turns into the box, and
You've got to be careful in that
Yeah,
situation with Ronaldo.
I mean, we don't quite get to see how Graham's defending because we've seen it from Ty's point of view, but I think what happened there, he was using the secondary press a little bit too much, and defenders just come across and completely swipe the player out, which obviously it's always a danger when you use that second press, but it's such a vital part of FIFA. You can't really not use it, especially in those sort of situations.
So Ramirez, is he going to bring on Ramirez? No, he's up to. He's actually brought Sturridge on though. So instead of bringing on Ramirez, who arguably is a bit more of a defensive player, and trying to keep things a little bit more solid, he's actually stuck Sturridge on the wing, taking off Gareth Bale. Thoughts?
It's something that we saw him doing a lot in the last event. Whether he's just thinking, oh, it's an extra bit of legs, take advantage
Yeah, I
of
suppose if
the
he-
tight defenders.
He loves playing up the wing, so having someone with fresh legs to come back and forth to receive the ball
Yeah.
and help him get that ball out and relieve the pressure on his defense is probably a smart idea. I think he could have potentially brought on Ramirez as well. He's probably got some tired legs in the centre of midfield, maybe with a little bit more to work with in that respect. So let's see.
This is where Ty's experience will come into play now.
He knows how to kill a game. He's done
Yeah.
it many a time before. As he is on the attack now. Obviously, Graham has to go full out attacking if he wants to stay in this. He's got to get a goal back, which is leaving a couple of holes in his defence right now. He can't afford to be safe. He's got to be better. He's got to be attacking, and obviously his motto right now is better safe. Well, better not safe than sorry, really. As he is pushing forward, he's trying to find the passes. Just so many members of Ty Walton's team back right now. Oh, he's lost the ball there. Here comes Ronaldo. He's picked it up on the wing. In fact, he's not going to be too hasty at moving forward. Oh, and unfortunately, he does walk off the pitch with that one.
It was a really bad touch by Patrick Van Aanholt, and that's one of the very few risks of playing a silver player in games like this. Like, fair enough, he might have the pace, the strength, and so on, but his passing stats just. Well, no, his first touch and passing stats and so on aren't quite that great, which is obviously why he's a silver player. Oh, it's a chance of Royce!
No!
Oh! Keeper, what are you doing?
the emotion in Grayham right now, the relief. Basically the 90th minute, and somehow he's equaled it up. Dave, what's going on?
We've seen some absolute terrible keeping displays today, and that is one of them.
The worst part is they've all been Courtois, who you said is arguably one of the better keepers, so it doesn't really say much for the keepers in general.
Yeah, the keepers in general, as I said, are a little bit too random for our liking, but looks like this one's going to be going to silver goal. Another silver goal game for Ty.
He's going to be exhausted after this. Oh, God.
He's been sat
what
here
if he
all
lost
day
it and then somehow went to a third game against
well, it's not over yet.
Arhano?
Free kick is... Oh, I thought he might have just got a free kick on the edge of the box, and that's surely it. And that's the game he's doing that glitch that he very occasionally does, where the whistle just will not go until the ball goes out of play, but no, obviously not. Silver goal it is.
So, Ty and Grayham both exchanging a couple words. Graham's obviously quite relieved with what happened there, managing to just about sneak through with that late goal. What was like? It was such an odd game because Ty, for the longest time in the second leg, looked very lost, and all of a sudden he found his composure and managed to keep things intact for himself. Got the goal and the breakthrough, and then all of a sudden, at the last moment, things just fell apart for him.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the goal that he scored in the 90th minute, Grayham, it looked kind of forced. Like,
he had to in that situation.
It didn't really look like there was a pass on, and all of a sudden, Royce has just got a really good chance. And unfortunately for Ty, Courtois decided, no, I'm just going to let that one go past me. No problem. So now it's just, we were saying before, Ty knows how to see out a game. He didn't, and he didn't in his previous game as well. So let's see what his... how strong his mentality is going into a second silver goal situation.
It'll be special to see him able to actually finish yet another silver goal in his favour. And right now, you've got to be... What is going through these guys' heads right now? I mean, you've been in this situation before. What are you thinking? Like, it's literally almost whoever scores this next goal, it's over.
Yeah, well, the advantage is definitely with Grayham. Scoring a 90th minute goal, take it to silver goal. You know, the momentum's going to be in his favour, and that's going to be a different game. But mentality-wise, the momentum's definitely going to be with him. Whereas Ty's going to be thinking, oh, my God, all I had to do was hold out for another 30 seconds, and it was game over. Why have I not done that? So, yeah, Graham's going to be going into this silver goal with a slight advantage, in my opinion. But Ty just... he can't be too hard on himself because he had a really strong game. He defended really well, and to be honest, Graham didn't create a great deal. Well, to be fair, actually, in the second game, he created a lot more than what he did in the first game, but even then, it still wasn't a lot. He just took his chances when they came to him.
So the tail of the game was first leg, Ty, very, very confident, looked very, very good. Strong defensively, managed to have the majority of the opportunities. Second leg was a bit slapdash from Ty. He obviously paid the price for it, leveled the score up. Very even game going out throughout, and then Ty suddenly managed to get the breakthrough in the end. It was quickly replied by Graham. Who are you thinking is going to win this? I want you to tell me two things. Who has played the better game, and who do you think is going to win it?
I think Graham's going to win it, but I think it has been completely even. Like, neither of them have played better than the other one. It has been a really even game. Yeah.
I would say that both of them have had good opportunities. They've both converted their similar opportunities, and we're just seeing a couple of changes made to the team. Obviously, the no substitutes rule before half-time has been alleviated for the silver goal moments in this game. So we're going to have to see what Ty and Graham bring to the threshold of this.
That's bad for Ty, but in my opinion, because Graham's got more vital players to bring on. Ronaldo obviously being the key one, whereas Ty starts with them. So if you're Ty, usually what you want to do is you want to be looking to take advantage of the first half when you're in a game like this as best as you can, because in the second half the game's going to even up slightly when Graham actually brings on his subs.
So we're going to have to see how this one works out. I think for me it has been a completely even game. In the vast majority of it, for me, I think just about Ty has edged it between the two, but it has been almost dead even in the grand scheme of things. And I just feel like Ty is going to be able to nick it. I'm not sure Graham will have what it takes. It's effectively 0-0 now. Like, Ty doesn't need to do much. He has got the ball in his possession. Graham sees that one. I think he's defensively a lot stronger, and I think that all he's got to do is play a patient game. I mean, he's the kind of player who will happily sit here for hours.
That post. Oh, he's taking his time. Ronaldo, give it to Ronaldo, a fake shot.
No.
Oh, why is he not? Usually in that situation, just fake shot into the box and get a shot away as quick as you can. I think you would have had the room to do it as well. God, that's a ferocious challenge there. Oh, he's in. He's going to be in.
No. Graham!
Oh, he's missed!
Gonna hit the ball!
Oh,
it's in! It's in! Graham has managed to score the goal just about off the bar. Manages to... Oh, it's controversy.
I thought he missed. I thought Courtois had kind of made up for it.
Even the production team thought he had missed. Well, he thought he had scored initially, actually. Yeah. That's why they cut to them. At least we got a nice reaction of him.
Yeah. I thought Ty's understandably ditching that 5 at the back formation. You can't really sit back on a 1-0 deficit when you've only got... what time is it in the game? That can't be more than about 15.
Yeah, I don't think it got
so he's
very
got
far into the game. So he hasn't really...
30 minutes of game time left around. And, you know, he's got it all to do now. And this is where Graham's going to be at his best. Ty has to match him. Ty will start forcing the issue. And I've said it before, if you start doing that against players like Graham and a huge gorilla, that's when that will just completely tear you apart.
Is he used to this kind of pressure though? Obviously, we've got people who are very strong at defending when all he has to do is defend. Sometimes that plays in people's minds, and it can be quite a difficult task to just sit there and stop attack after attack as he's moving forward into the box. Rooney is on the pitch for him now, trying to give himself a little bit more of an attacking option, as well as a little bit more strength up front, see if he can outmuscle this defence. As Graham moves up this right-hand wing with the ball, cuts inside, it finds Sturridge in the end, who lays it off. It is defended very well by Ty, and Ty's got to make a break. And obviously we said Ty, when he's got to ramp things up on the attacking presence and start going a bit more aggressive, it hasn't been too fulfilling as Sturridge has found his way in behind the defence. There's only one man in the middle, and unfortunately can't get hold of the ball.
Yeah, he just took too long to get it under control, and then when he finally did, he just took a bad touch at the very last moment, or he would have just literally stopped dead, wait for Ronaldo to stop making his run forward, stand still. Little chip in, it would have been a free header.
It's a tie right now.
You can already tell, look, this is just playing into Graham's hands. And the thing is, as I said, Graham, he will not just sit back on the lead, he'll just keep going and going.
Will that come back to bite him?
Yeah, it has done in the past, so I mean, you'd like to think that he's learned from it. Has he though?
Oh, desperation attempt there from Ty. He knows that he's back against the wall. He knows that there could well be goalkeeper error going on his side as he chips to the back post. It's looping, but it dealt with. It falls to Messi on the edge of the box. He's got the ball. Oh, he's in the post now. This is just not going Ty's way right at this moment. What can he do?
That was unfortunate, but I'm not sure I would have tried to hit that at the near post, to be honest. I would have tried to cut that back to someone in a better position.
Near post, not so OP for Ty right now. Still got to get a goal to stay in this silver goal opportunity. Right now, Graham just holding on to the ball. Ty actually going for the pressure right now. Let's see if he can take hold of it. He's got to go for the jugular and see if he can actually capitalise on this.
Perhaps Graham has actually learned from his past mistakes and he's just looking to slow it down now, and I think that's just like a natural reaction, to be honest.
Ooh, that's a loose ball. Squeaky bum time for Ty Walton right now. Can he keep going? I hope he's managed to take his shoes off. We'll have to check whether he actually did that or not. If he hasn't taken them off, then that superstition will still be playing his mind.
Keepers just never ever fill you with confidence. I thought the keeper was just going to let that run past in. Gareth Bale's nip inside and just get an easy goal, a cheap one at that.
Rooney on the ball, looking for the pass, not going to happen. Graham with a great defensive stance. I can't believe how far Graham's defense has come along on this one. And obviously, he's had a couple of opportunities where he could have easily lost this advantage he's got, but right now doing so well, tries to take on a man. It's not going to happen. Here's Ty's opportunity to attack with his force. Bale placed it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, Messi and Bale all pushing forward together.
He definitely defends from the front. He's always looking to go forward.
He's got 7 minutes to hold on.
Eden Hazard on the wing. Plays it into Ramirez. Finds Di
it
Maria on the box. Tries
it
to
back.
cut inside.
Oh,
Taken
too late.
away by Ty.
Oh,
Loose
Ramirez.
ball does find its way to Ronaldo. Ronaldo
Oh,
looking
no.
for the run. Here comes. Oh, no.
Oh, God, that was heart in your mouth moments then if you were a fan of Graham.
Couldn't have described it any better. Literally heart in your mouth.
Ronaldo's through.
Oh no, it could be the exact same thing as Ronaldo's moving forward. He's got one man to find. It has fallen to Di Maria. Oh! God almighty right now.
God, he's going to be ruinous if he ends up losing. I think he's just going to keep it in the corner. That'd be the smart thing. Oh, well,
no.
that's not what you want to do.
Where's the composure, lads? Keep it together. 1 minute to go in this game plus stoppage time. It is getting very serious right now here
I think
at the Gfinity Arena.
Gfinity will have to invest in a new booth if he ends up conceding there after that.
It's Ty's last opportunity!
Oh, is it the post? I thought that was in. Oh, wow.
Goodness gracious me. What are we seeing here?
That
post
surely
absolutely
game
hates Ty Walton right now. Albert on the ball. Oh no, could this be it? Could this be the misery compiler for
That's it now, surely.
Ty Walton?
Back posted.
Cutting inside, just toying with him right now. He's just got to see this out. Ty has taken it away, and there it is. There it is. Handshake for the boys, well played.
Good sportsmanship by Ty.
You see the emotion of what it means to Graham.
He needs to teach Tass some of that.
Quigsy, the coach, for that one for him. Graham, you can just see the emotion on his face and how much it means to him, that he doesn't have to play another game. Ty, obviously, probably a bit disappointed with that result. He's going to have to play another game, and it is going to be against Dr. Ahana, who just...
Is he disappointed? You can never tell.
You can never tell, but...
No, give us a smile, Ty. I know you can hear us. No, nothing.
So it's an interesting situation right now. We had Ty just about beat K Vega in the first game that he played in his group. Obviously, that was 5-4 in the golden goal. Now, Dr. Ahano has just beaten him 5-0, and obviously he lost to Graham, and Graham has just about beaten Ty. So this makes for an interesting last game.
I can see where you're going with that, but it never works out like that. No.
Dr. Ahano is going to pull the upset on him. Could that be how this is going?
I think, to be fair, Dr. Ahano is going to give him a really good game, because I know they both like to play possession, but it's such an hard one to call. I don't know who I'm going to go for. I'm going to have to have a little think.
I mean, I don't know. It is a tough one. Dr. Ahano as well. He didn't give Graham an easy time as well. It was a 3-2. Just about the last moments of the game, I think he managed to get that opportunity. Although you did say he had 3 penalties and 2 of them he missed in the end. So
that's what he's saying. That was what he said to me.
Well, it could be lying.
Yeah, it could be lying.
Oh, yeah, I should add that one in the bag.
I mean, he's going to come and tell us he had 6 penalties against Ty in a minute. Forgetting he was on
we
stream.
actually watched that one just to let you know. But yeah, it's an interesting moment in time. Like, overall in that game, do you think Graham deserved it?
Yeah.
I would say based on...
without silver goal, possibly just edged it, but even then it's hard to say. But in silver goal, I think it was pretty even. They both had some really good chances. Albeit Ty's, he was shooting from a really tight angle. It was always going to be hard. And then he had that, well, it wasn't really a long ranger, but it was an outside of the box finesse with Messi. So I think Graham definitely worked the chances better for himself. But overall, I think it was a pretty even game for 8. But obviously Graham took the chances that came his way.
So Ty definitely going to be a bit frustrated with that one. And obviously he's got to play Dr. Ahano to see if he can at least secure that 2nd seed into the knockout stages. But first, we're going to go to an interview with the man who's left him frustrated. It is Graham.
Cheers, Chris. I'm with very relieved Graham. Well done, mate. How are you feeling after that?
Feeling good. I played Ty. He's a great opponent. All respect to him. I'm in disbelief right now that I'm standing right here and I won that game.
Well, you had to work quite hard for it. You were saying just as you came in, you know, you had to come from behind twice in 2 successive games in order to nick the wins, and you know that must give you a bit of confidence that you're quite resilient in that respect. That you're never actually beaten.
Yeah, I feel good that because usually when I go a goal down, I get all shaky, nervous, and just a total fold. I just fold and don't play good. But today I was focused, and I managed to pull it out of the bag.
Good man. And what was going through your mind in the latter stages of the silver goal? You know, Ty was pouring forward at the post at the end there. What were the kind of thoughts going through your mind?
Well, I know Ty's a very defensive player, but when he wants to attack, as seen, he can attack. He put all the pressure on me, and I'm not really good under pressure. And I had 4 in defence when he was firing his Bale, Ronaldo, and Messi against me. But fortunately, I seen it out.
Well, good man. You're clearly made of nice, strong stuff. Enjoy the single elimination bracket tomorrow. Well done. So he's going to go home and rest. One man who's got to do it all again, though, is Mr. Ty Walton, and he'll be up again just after this very short break.